Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Khushbu. So this is a very quick video regarding Microsoft Engage program. So I given the test today and I really wanted to tell my experience and share my experience with all of you. So I shared a link of a Zoom meeting with my Telegram group so that you can actually come live and ask me questions. So these are the clips that I have edited from that meeting. So it was like a really great session and I had really fun interacting with all of you. And now you people who haven't attended that meeting can even also see the summary through this video. If you have any other questions, you can put them in the comments. Please like this video and let's see.
Hello,
Welcome.
ma'am.
Hi Arushi, you can call me
Uh,
Didi also. या फिर खुशबू.
so yeah, Didi, since you're saying that we'll be receiving mails like super soon, so what do you think? How was your test? Like, what was the level? What can we expect to prepare or brushing ourselves up, like to prepare for that?
So
Yeah, Khushbu. Yeah, exactly.
so like it was not at a like easier side, I will say. Like it was a really cool test, it was not like something very common MCQ test. You will get the mixture of MCQs, long answer questions, short answer questions, and guess the output, and you have to read the code and explain it. And you can also get explain the working of a tree or any sort or stuff like that. And even like very rarely, but few people got questions like programming mortality. So it was like
Oh,
you have given a situation, how will you react to it, like what is your opinion on self-driving cars. So there is
oh,
nothing you can do about that kind of
right.
preparation. So but yeah, you can do a lot of stuff regarding the DSA part, because there are a lot of things, I have written them all down. So it's like, first thing that is needed is time complexity. So you need to know the time complexity of very basic things, I will say, sorts and all the basic data structure, how they work, and what is their time complexity, and the worst case and the best case. And you should know why. Like you will get very minimum questions in the MCQ format, like which will ask, okay, what is the complexity. You will get more questions like, explain why you think so, explain your thought process. And there is even no word limit. So they even say that be as explicit as you can, be as open as you can. So you have to explain it अच्छे से. And so first is the time complexity part, then second is the searches and the sorted part. So searching, linear search, binary search, a lot of question revolving around that. And sorts, different, all different type of sorts, how they work. Like you can get question on obviously their time complexity. Then you can get question regarding um, how this sort actually works, like what will happen after the two passes or the three passes, or how many comparisons do it make in this array, or how many comparisons do it make in this array, what is the best case for this array. And they will give you 3 5 like sorts and say which is the best one, why it is best one, and what can be the worst case for all of them or the best case for all of them. So stuff like that, explanatory stuff, they will ask you that. So you need to like, you can't just recall everything upar say. You need to understand, like even if you are just focusing on one topic, even if you are revising the short part, एक्चुअली ढंग से उसको रिवाइज करो कि लाइक ये नहीं देखना कि बस उनकी कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी देख ली एंड काम खत्म हो गया. एक बार देख लेना कि उनकी वर्किंग कैसे है, सो दैट अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आए तो वो तो कम से कम हो ही जाए. ओके.
Right.
Khushbu, I'm sorry to interrupt, but they are asking short notes. मतलब वो पूछ रहे हैं हमको
हाँ
short
हाँ.
notes type
Like I
in
got a
30
question
minutes.
on merge sort. Literally in one question they had 5 subparts, so I had to write, and they even show the word count of your answer.
So, how much time the test is? Like for how much time?
It was 45 minutes.
Okay, and how many questions?
15 questions. There are not a lot of questions. It is a good balance of like MCQs, short answer questions, and long answer questions. I guess you will get 2 or 3 like थोड़े से explanatory questions, 2-3 like just may 1 or 2 lines you have to write, and then all other will be MCQs. Yeah, guess the output. And yeah, you also can be asked to write a pseudocode for some stuff. Then as we were saying ki first was the time complexity part, and second was the part revolving around sorting and searches. Then third comes the part around data structures. So like you can be asked to implement a data structure from scratch. So a lot of people got like my friends, priority queues and stacks and linked list. So you can be asked to like make it from scratch, not the complete code. It is like the pseudo code, you can say. Then there is another topic, that is Git and GitHub. So you can be asked different GitHub commands, what are their meanings and how they work. It can be in two formats, like the MCQ part. So you can be given a Git command and they will say ki, what do it do. And second is they will say what happened when you like maybe make a repository or clone a repository, explain what happens. So you should know that stuff, you know. If you don't know, it is very difficult to answer that question. And then yeah, you can go to the next question only after you answer that question, but you can always come back and change the answers. Okay. And like you have to attempt each and every question to complete the test. Then there is another very important topic then that we neglect. It was recursion. So it was like give a pseudocode for recursion, not like plain recursion. It will be like covered in some form, under some merge or under some test case or under something like but you can be asked to find the time complexity, to explain the time complexity. You will also get the questions which are like true and false, and you have to explain the answer. And they say true and false doesn't matter much because they don't have that much of the weightage as your explanation have. So it's okay if you are writing wrong, but you are giving the correct explanation or your thought process is right basically. So that's why I'm saying now the like a paper was very good because it was like they are getting into your thought process and not the just technical part and how much you can learn in one day. Okay. And then recursion part ho gaya कि you can get that time complexity problem and कि how will you analyze time complexity. Then there is trees may you can get all different type of trees, balanced trees और BSTs और फिर BSTs आते हैं तो उनके ट्रांसवर्सल्स और उनकी ये orders, pre-order, post-order stuff. ठीक है. And their node and height relation and leaves relation. So like इतने nodes हैं तो इतने ऐसे इतनी height होनी चाहिए, इतनी height है तो कितने nodes minimum maximum और ये सब stuff. So this is very important. And like you can get MCQs, you can get explanatory questions कि अगर हमारा ट्री बैलेंस्ड है तो उसकी हाइट कितनी होगी या फिर उसकी हाइट लोगन क्यों होगी ऐसे. So these are the different type of stuff. And AVLs and like red black trees, self balancing trees, they are also in the like syllabus. So you can also एक बार take a look on these things, these trees. Okay. And then was there any syllabus mentioned in the mail? No, there was no syllabus mentioned in the mail.
I just want to ask, will there be any interview round conducted after 9th June?
Okay. So after 9th June, on 14th, we will get the like engage program starting link. Okay. And then there will be a 1 month, you can say a hackathon period or like the mentorship period where till 12th July, we have to make a Teams clone. Microsoft Teams is a software. So we have to make a Teams clone. And till we are working on that part, we will have different sessions with the engineers and different sessions so that we can learn about it. And then people who will we have the like eligibility requirements, that which projects are eligible and what are the minimum requirements in that project. Then it is going to get selected on the basis of judgment criteria. There are a lot of different things ki how much features you make, how clean code you write, and how good is the UI. And then the top 5-10 people, I guess, are going to get in, and some people got the interview. So some got internships directly and some got the interviews. So yeah, so you don't get interview just after the 9th of June, but you can definitely get it after 12 July, when you will complete the mentorship period. This might be a silly thing though, but how can we prepare DSA in such short notice? So the best thing is, first thing, uh, go to YouTube and learn about all the sorting algorithms, that how they work, and you might not know the exact procedure, exact steps, and that is very much necessary. So first thing that I would have done is go to, like, revise all the sorting algorithms. Second thing I would have done is revising all the time complexities of all the data structures and why it is so. And then third thing is how to implement data structures. They just needed quick revision, and you can do it all in this quick time. And then you have to just keep calm